Okay, that is the English news. Actually, it's not. There's one other thing. There's two things actually. Really. Oh my god, I have so much shit to talk right now. um, at least I don't get me payment processes shut down, isn't it? Shame. This is apparently a very frustrating conversation that Drama Fan would like me to watch, and as Drama Fan is the official R Drama ambassador, I guess I have no choice but to watch it. So apparently, this is horrifically frustrating. Let's take a listen.
Have you watched Adolescence yet?
Okay.
No.
I promise you guys, I'll do a quick review if you subscribe to the locals. I have a plan for a couple different things that I want to do locals videos on. I will give my thoughts on Adolescence. I have watched it, and even as like somebody who enjoys British cinema, just as a spoiler, it's really slow. And I don't know what the fuck the point of it is. I know what the point of it is, but it's just like the pacing is just horrific, in that service of nothing. But I'll give my full thoughts at a later time, chat.
No, I haven't. I probably won't. It's a film on Netflix, and most of my time right now is spent visiting the country.
It's a four-part series on Netflix, and
Okay.
everyone is talking about it. It is prompting conversations about toxic masculinity, smartphone use, young.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think the black woman here is actually a based black queen with her natural black hair. I think that she is a part of the Reform Party, or which is why they're so hostile to her. And they asked her, "Have you seen this TV show?" And she just says, "No, I'm busy. I'm campaigning." And they're like offended. Like, what you mean you haven't seen the latest swap? You gotta watch the latest slop. Everyone is talking about it.
Men feeling that they're being ignored, the idea of misogyny being increased in school. Why would you not want to know what people are talking about?
Well, I think that those are all important issues, and those were issues that I've been talking about for a long time. But in the same way that I don't need to watch Casualty to know what's going on in the NHS, I don't need to watch a specific Netflix drama to understand what's going on. It's a fictional series.
The gap in her teeth makes me think of Condoleezza Rice. If you don't know, Condoleezza Rice was like the Secretary of State for George W. Bush. I have not thought of Condoleezza Rice in a long fucking time. But so she makes a good point. She doesn't have to watch the fucking telly to know what's going on in the real world when she's out in the real world.
Not a documentary. What I've been talking about recently, for instance, is banning smartphones in schools. I've been going to schools all around the country. I was in Evesham just yesterday, talking to head teachers, talking to students, and they talk about the problems that phones are causing.
The difference this documentary has made compared to, say, a politician, any politician, leader of a party, the Prime Minister, going around talking in schools, is this has made much more of an impact than any politician has in terms of what people are talking about right now. So it's...
Is that shameful? Like, you can't say that in the U.S. You can't say that any documentary has punched above Donald Trump's weight in getting people to talk about certain things. She's literally saying that our country is so ineffective and our politicians suck so much fucking ass that this 4-part mini-series where nothing fucking happens is the most important thing that you could possibly be doing with your time right now.
Really confusing that you don't want to know why, how this has made an impact.
Oh yeah, and it's not a documentary. It's not like the creator even came, because there was a controversy where the kid is a little white boy, and there was a popular conception that the murder that the show is about was actually the murder perpetrated by the black kid from Wales that looks like a fucking demon. And the creators came out and said, no, it's not based on anything in reality. It's not based on nothing. It's just a drama series. So she's saying documentary, like this actually happened, which really shows that she's an NPC, because the drama series is shot in a particular way where you might mistake it for a documentary if you're like a fucking retard. But she probably has an IQ of like 90 tops.
We need to know more about smartphone use.
I can read what people are saying about it. I look at research. This is something that I've been looking at for a long time.
You wouldn't want to know straight from the horse's mouth.
Straight from the horse's... It's a fake show. It didn't happen.
Is the fact that just yesterday we had Labour telling us that they're not going to be investigating the rape gang scandal, something which had happened all across the country.
Is she Reform for real? I didn't know if that was accurate.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about a fictional documentary.
Do you think
we had thousands of, if I may just finish, we had thousands of victims Female victims, those are girls, young women, and some boys too. I met the mother of a boy who killed himself.
She's
after being
Conservative
victim.
Party, my
I
bad.
want to talk about that because that is...
Conservatives are
and yes, I'm
Tories,
glad
right?
that
She's a Tory.
The Netflix drama is something that people are talking about. But it is not the only thing. There are many other things that are going on. And my job as opposition leader is to hold the government to account, get them to hold a full national inquiry on what is one of the biggest scandals in our country.
And do you stand by the thing you just said a moment ago, that you're comparing Adolescence with Casualty? These TV programs. Did you really mean to say that?
I'm saying very clearly that my job is not to watch lots of TV. My job is to get out there and make sure that I'm talking about the issues that are happening in the country right now.
I like her. How does the UK listen to this discussion and not side with her? Because she's right. I'm not watching fucking television. I'm trying to like listen to what concerns people actually have. How do you listen to this conversation and not immediately be like, yeah, she's right?
And yes, of course, we should be talking about misogyny. The rape gang scandal is one of the most misogynistic incidents that has happened in our country. So me talking about that, me asking for a national inquiry is doing my job. But telling me that I should go home and watch Netflix is you trying to tell me how to do my job. But I don't think that's how to do my job. I can read about...
At what point did I tell you...
Well, you've just said that you were surprised that I haven't watched it. We don't have to watch a particular show.
No, dude, this show, Adolescence, they're showing it in schools right now. Like they're like making the kids sit around and watch this miniseries in both the UK and the Netherlands because they want to drive home the point that stabbing little girls because they won't put out is actually a bad thing. Like this is what, like this documentary has like completely reprogrammed the brains of like fucking Angloids and Europeans. They don't know. It's like a nuclear bomb. It's like a novel virus. They have no idea how to cope with it.
Going on in the country. I have met parents of children who've had those experiences. I have met children who've been victims. I think that that is enough for me to go out there, make policy, look at the research.
Yeah, Adolescence
but I don't think the right thing is to be deciding who has watched which show and working out whether that means that you are informed. There are many ways for us to be informed.
Adolescence has made more of an impact than any politician has on parents.
She said it twice. She's allowed that thought to ruminate in her fucking head for like 2 minutes, and she thought it was such a poignant point to make that she's brought it up a second time. Adolescence is the most important thing in this entire fucking country.
And misogyny, and yet you are saying, despite that, you don't need to know about it.
No, I haven't said that I don't need to know about the issue.
You don't need to watch it.
I don't need to watch a specific show to know what is going on in this country. It's a fictional show. Let's talk about what's real. I'm going out there every day. I have constituents coming to me telling me what they're worried about. I had a colleague, an MP, who was murdered due to Islamic terrorism. You look at what's happening in Southport, you look at what's happening in Rotherham, in Oldham, there are real issues. I'm getting out there talking about it, asking me to...
Your politicians are being killed by Muslims and you're still importing them? Is this real life? They're just straight up fucking killing your politicians and that hasn't shooken them enough to like do something about it? For real?
Drama that lots of other people have seen, have written about, have told me about. I know what it's about. I think it is important, but it was also, it's also fiction. Let's talk about what's happening to real people. You had a mother of a woman who was killed. Let's talk about her. That's real life. That's real life.
She's like astounded. Like it's like when you talk to somebody really fucking stupid and you're like straight, you know, you're completely in the right and they just like stare at, look at that fluoride stare that guy on the left in the middle is giving her. Just straight up 100% fluoride, okay? And it's like she's like just reiterating herself, like, how do you not understand the distinction between fiction and reality? That's crazy, man. Imagine being fucking British. What a nightmare.
No. Thanks for watching this video from Colonel J.
The Sheriff.
My name is Moontrigger, and I approve this message. Remember to like and subscribe.